Hello YouTube, Slacker Stacker here. Tonight's video is going to be a product review from the Pheli Mint. I recently got the Tempest of the Succubus round, and I'm not the only one. A friend of mine also got this round from the Pheli Mint. Originally, when I was brand new to stacking, I really didn't know anything about it except that silver was a metal. I didn't know anything about premiums. I didn't know anything about milk spots, numismatic coins, rounds, the difference between the two. I kind of learned as I went. And one of my videos, somebody commented and said, "Hey, you know, you're starting to get me interested in the silver, and I'd really like to know, what mints do you use?" And his name was RavenHawk Coins. So I responded, and at the time it was probably like only 2 of them, and that'd be like JM Bullion, Atlantis Mint, maybe another. But again, this is back when I first started. So RavenHawk, I guess, went and talked to his other buddies, and after watching his video, and they suggested the Pheli Mint. Well, a little bit later, he comes back and he was like, "Hey, Slacker, I did pick up some silver." So in fact, I picked up this really nice, cool round called the Tempest of the Succubus. And in the back of my head, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one." Because back at the time, I didn't know about premiums and stuff like that, and so when I saw the price of it, I kind of steered away, and honestly, I forgot about it. But after Raven brought it back to my attention, I went back to Pheli and saw the round, and there she was in all her glory, the Succubus round, and I just loved it. I'm a gamer. I play some computer games, but back in my young days, I even played the board game type of D&D. So that's where all my dragon stuff comes from. I just love dragons, and I love the creatures of those fantasy realms. And so when I saw this, and I hope my camera does it justice, I was just so impressed with it, because in the D&D games, they had these creatures in it, and in their most recent computer game, these creatures were in it, but they were controlled by these warlock characters and stuff. But just a beautiful, beautiful round. Now, I thought I was getting proof, but I didn't. The COA says it is BU, or Brilliant Uncirculated. But really, guys, I mean, look at that. I mean, it's almost proof-like. There's not a spot on it. I mean, it's just a really nice round. I like the Pheli logo. It looks like the medical staff has a wolf, and I can't really tell what that is on the other side, but real pretty round. And I love the Succubus. I like the background. There's little skulls down there. It's 2016. It's 2 ounces of Troy silver, and it's triple 9 silver, but it's definitely 2 ounces. This is the biggest 2-ounce round I have seen in diameter. It's huge. But going back to Raven and I, when he got his round, and there's a story behind that. The poor guy, I got my round, and I ordered this after him. I got my round with him probably a week and a half. The transaction between Pheli and I was just so smooth. There was no problems. And Raven, when I told him I had gotten the round, I told him, I said, "Dude, what are you trying to do? Break me?" He said, "You got me going off getting these getting these rounds with these premiums now." And he was like, "Dude, what do you think you're doing to me? I mainly deal with coins, and here I am, focusing on silver now." And it's become a personal joke between us. There was no animosity, trust me. But the more I got to talk to Raven, the more I liked him, and we've become fast friends. And even though I got my round so much faster than he did, when his came in, see, I got on COA, it is 250 of 10,000. And when he got his, like, gosh, Raven, what was it, a month, almost 2 months later, yours was a 249. And if you're familiar with my channel, I told you in a previous video that it was not even Harvey can stop this deal. where I had bought a bar from Backyard Bullion in the UK, and it wasn't his fault. And you know, I stand behind Raven when he says that Pheli, it wasn't their fault. I can pretty much agree with him with their customer service. It's excellent. But where it got lost, or not lost, but held up, was in the mail service, whether it be Canadian, US, same way with me in Backyard, whether it be the Royal Mail or US Mail, it got caught up in the system. And I watched Raven's video, which I will post a link in the description, because you really need to see both, because this is a joint effort between the two of us. Both of us are extremely satisfied with the Succubus round. I mean, there's not enough good that we can say about it. I mean, it speaks for itself. But that's why I'm telling you guys, it's gonna happen. That mail service, they don't mean it intentionally. It just happens, especially when you deal with different countries. You know, I didn't really know when I first ordered that Pheli was from Canada, but when I went to the checkout, that's when I found out, you know, the Canadian dollars, that it was in a different country. So, you know, you've got two different mail systems joining there, and then you've got customs sitting in the middle. And customs, they pick randomly what they want to look at, and for what reason, you know, we don't know, but that's just the way it works. But all turned out in the end. Again, you need to go and check Raven's site. He's a big collector, but he does stack, and it's amazing the people you find and the friends you make in this community. I can't compliment the community enough. You know, I've only been making videos, and I've been stacking a little bit longer than the videos, but I've only been doing this for about 3 months, and I have made so many friends, so many people that I enjoy seeing in the comments, people I enjoy their videos, and I learn things all the time with RavenHawk's collection. You know, all of his information he puts out there about key dates and such. You know, I knew literally nothing about that stuff until I started watching his videos. You know, and then there's watching the pourers, which I just put out a video about the bear, and you know, seeing how they pour the bars and make these 3D pieces. But all in all, what this video is all about is it's a product review, and I give it a thumbs up. I mean, the Succubus round is, like I said, speaks for itself. It's a beautiful, beautiful round, and you need to go to Pheli, because this isn't the only thing they carry. They carry a lot of neat stuff over there. In fact, I just recently saw another round. It's a dragon round that, yeah, it made my target list. I just can't do it right now, but I'll be looking at it soon. So, anyway, check the links down below. You'll see Pheli, and you'll see RavenHawk, and I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and stack on, my friends.